Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. If you are new to the channel, make sure you look down there in the corner and smash that subscribe button, whichever side you see it on. It helps the small channel out because I know a lot of people watch these videos and you don't subscribe. Please do that at least. And if you love the video, hit a like at the end and hit the notification bell so you know when there's new content. As you guys know, I added a 2024 Super Duty F-250 Tremor to the channel. And if you've seen any of my videos, it was quite a trip trying to find one that was actually new and put together right without issues. Well, the one that I did buy has an interesting story. Now, to a lot of you that say, that seems kind of weird that you have a lot of problems, seems kind of fake. I wish that was the case. I wish there was nothing wrong with this pickup because you know what? When we all spend our hard-earned money and people will gasp at the current prices of these new vehicles, I think we all expect some sort of dependability and not issues right out the bat and continuing. But interesting enough, this is the newest quandary. So after I got the power steering lines fixed, and yes, this one already had a charging issue when I picked it up, they actually wouldn't even let me take it that day because they said that the battery needed to be replaced. Well, I was under the impression that it was replaced, and it was not. So the dealer that I took it to get the power steering lines corrected told me that the battery is not warranted by Ford. Interesting enough. So they would not replace it. In which I find that weird because it used to be the first 12 months or 12,000 miles, everything was replaceable. So I called the originating dealer that said they swapped the battery, who then told me they did not swap it, but they actually just charged it. Well, what you guys need to know about a lot of this is, once you sign on the dotted line, a lot of times things can change, right? So I don't even know where to begin with this. So after I brought it back from the power line issues, we installed the hitch in the back of it. And yes, I want to introduce the truck to you guys once I get these initial bugs worked out. Well, the alarms kept going off. Stuff in the trucks stopped working, electronics, which is what they told me that the truck will do to save itself the energy to start it, at least, and keep the essential functions going. So after I parked it back to the driveway after getting fixed, I put the battery charger on it daily. By the time I got back at the end of the day, the battery was under 50% charge. So I charged it up, my mistake, and then tested it, which it said it was okay. But even after fully charging it to 100%, within an hour on the battery tester, it said it's already down to 80. Well, I can hear some type of module down here vibrating about every 20 seconds. It's a very subtle sound, but it's an electronically charging sound. So called the originating dealer back and they said, yes, we didn't change the battery. We just charged it. And now you're going to have to talk to service about it. So I contacted service, who then said I needed to talk to the used car manager. Why? I have no idea. Now this battery isn't cheap, so I don't want to have to replace a battery on a brand new truck. But what I'm going to warn you guys against is this. While they're still battling with me on this, don't even sign on the dotted line. If they want to sell you the truck, then get everything fixed, get everything checked. Because once you leave, no matter how great the experience is, it becomes a game of pass the puck around. And since how I want to accessorize the truck and everything like that, I don't want to spend $400 on a new battery or go down to Walmart. That shouldn't be something that we have to do as truck owners. So here where I am almost 2 weeks in, waiting to hear a call back to potentially have to drive an hour to the selling dealer to put my truck into service for an hour or so and wait to get a new battery. I even told him I'd bring this battery down and exchange it for the new battery and put it in and out myself. So I contacted a third dealer and asked them and told them the situation. And they basically said that if they test it and it's fine, or can charge it and test it that's fine, they won't replace it under warranty and will not want to absorb the cost. Odd, right? Well, at the end of the day, I can charge in my driveway and it'll show that it's good. But from what my understanding is, my research is on these Ford batteries, Ford Motor Company makes their own batteries. Once they go under 50% charge, and both dealers have told me this, and even the third one mentioned that it is quite possible that the battery will show good, but no longer be good and no longer retain that good charge. And this happens because they sit at the factory for so long, they sit on the rails so long, people are in and out of them, putting them in and off the car haulers, the train haulers and everything like that. And so I have here a $75,000 truck with 400 and some odd miles on it that Ford's basically telling me, oh, well, I guess you just replace your own battery if you want to not mess with 80 different steps and waiting weeks and weeks. But maybe you should just charge it every day like a plug-in hybrid or whatever the heck, and just have to deal with that all the time. It is very frustrating, guys. It's not fake. I wish it was. I had my 24 Silverado that Kong that is still cranking down the road, zero issues, only maintenance. Take it for what it's worth. I think AC Delco batteries are good batteries, and I think that all in all, I think every manufacturer you can have problems, but I did think it was quite interesting that so far they're basically giving me the middle finger when it comes to correcting this issue. And it's just the oddest thing that whatever's in here having parasitic draw, which we can have on any vehicle because there are electronics that do maintain that and pull energy, this shouldn't be. My 22 Super didn't have this problem. None of our Ford work trucks have had any of this problem. I haven't seen even sitting for weeks on end. But once a battery goes bad, it goes bad. And so far, my experience with Ford trying to get this fixed, pretty bad. And the selling dealer now again acts like I'm an alien and they've never seen me before. So it's quite interesting. So guys, we will check back in with how they remedy this soon. So see you on the next one.